The 2021 Men's Soccer Lilies Conference Championship at Thomas Nevers Field. Eastern Connecticut hosting this one, seeking their first title since 2013, taking on the in-state foe, Western Connecticut, and they want to win this to get two of the past three conference championships. Kent Danarino for Western Connecticut in the 63rd minute. Corner kick takes that, but then there's Harrison Allers to head that one in to give Western Connecticut their 1-0 lead. It was only Allers' second goal of the season, perhaps the biggest goal of his life, the senior, getting one in to give Western Connecticut a 1-0 lead. But it wouldn't take long for Eastern Connecticut to respond. Here's Larson Richards going to shoot that one. Long ball set over there to first-year student Sean Cafferty. Cafferty has a one-on-one matchup here. Wants to break it, does create separation. Sean goal, it's going to be missed. But another first-year student that's there, Logan Brennan, scores that one to break Western Connecticut's lead, and now it's tied 1-1 thanks to Logan Brennan, his second postseason goal in clutch time for Eastern Connecticut. In the 84th minute, Will Toomey driving here, trying to get a 2-1 lead for his team. He's going to be tripped up there, and it's going to be a whistle blown against Western Connecticut. Taking a look at this one, Will Toomey driving down there, making some nice plays, but it's going to be Paul Costa that's going to trip him up there, and it was in the box, so it's going to be a penalty kick coming up for Eastern Connecticut. And there's the senior Larson Richards shooting and scoring perfectly. And Larson Richards giving his team a 2-1 lead. Perhaps one of the most important games that he's played in his life. And Richards just really going off right there and going lower left over Daniel Zabo. Last chance for Western Connecticut State here. In the 80th minute, corner kick can be taken by Daniel Russo. Trying to find someone, but it's going to be cleared away by Eastern Connecticut. The ball will be ruled dead, and that's going to be it. As Eastern Connecticut are your 2021 Lilies Conference Men's Soccer Championships, and they're going to receive an automatic bid into the NCAA tournament. Heartbreak for Western Connecticut. They fought all game long into the very end. But Eastern Connecticut is crowned champions as they take this one at their home field, and the fans are loving it. They're loving it as they are conference champions.
I just think we need to keep up the energy and play every game like it's our last. It's very important that we go all out and we show everybody that we deserve where we are in the conference, and I just think we got to go hard.
Grace Mangiamelli. He'll find that to Makua. She's going to take a strike. And that's in! Bryce Makua able to get the first goal in the Lilies Conference first round. Absolute beautiful strike for Bryce Makua. It's her first goal in the season. It's going to be Nolan. She shoots that one. And she gets that in! Brianna Nolan, 15 goals on the season. Moving on to the Lilies Conference semifinals, they win 2-0. Thanks to Bryce McCool and Brianna Nolan, and then the stellar defense all around.
Now Stent looking to make something happen. Shifty footwork there, and a ball struck into the back of the net. And another goal for the Warriors as Stent continues to pour it on here.
The transfer, I'm a lot happier now. I'm more relaxed. Eastern's just a lot of fun. I think short and long term it has only benefited me and will continue to benefit me. I think I really started to fall in love with lacrosse because even at a young age it was just so much fun for me, and I was already so competitive, and I just really liked how fast and aggressive the game of women's lacrosse was. So even at a young age, I had such a competitive spirit, and I just fell in love with how fun it was. I decided to go to Ethel Walker because I just needed a change of environment, change of place. And me and my mom toured Ethel Walker together, and we saw all that it had to offer, and I immediately fell in love with it, and then I transferred right to Ethel Walker. And I knew some of the girls that went there already, and it was only 10 minutes away from my house, so it just seemed like a perfect fit. I committed to Stonehill my junior year of high school, and I was very drawn to the campus, the academics, and just the history of the lacrosse program. They had a very established program, and I really liked the coach and all the teammates there, so that's why I decided to commit. I really looked at all three divisions pretty much equally. If anything, I looked at Division III schools the most, and I think that's what my parents kind of knew I would always end up at D3. So I really looked at every possible type of school and ended up at D2, but I always looked at D3 too. Playing for Stonehill was a lot of fun, and it was a lot of hard work. I really enjoyed the high speed and the competitiveness of of that level. And it was a lot of fun. It just didn't end up being the right fit for me. I was very excited when I made the decision to come here. It was, however, very hard to, call my old coach, tell her I was leaving, because I really liked my old coach and had nothing but respect for the program and everything. But I knew deep down that it was the right decision, and I was just very excited to be able to come play Eastern. I definitely think it was a very solid, pretty smooth transition. It helped that I had friends and people that I knew here. They made the transition that much easier. I think what led to my most success was my teammates accepting me the way that they did so quickly. I came in and they let me find my spot on the team. They let me figure out what my role was. I definitely think transferring to Eastern was the right decision. It's been nothing but positive so far. If you're looking to transfer, if you're in the recruiting process, my biggest piece of advice is to just ignore the labels of Division I, II, and III, because they really don't mean that much. You have to look at the school for what it is and what they offer, and I haven't found a huge difference between Division II and Division III, honestly. So I would just ignore the labels. Division, it doesn't matter.
It just comes out of practice. We have to make sure that we're working together, we're doing what we have to do, we're listening to what coach has to say, and then it shows off.
There's a legend in the making, so fine like diamonds and gold. In style, can't stop misbehaving. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Knock, knock on the devil's door. Let's go, time to level the score. Ooh, gonna rise from the ashes, climb to the top now, breaking through the madness. Oh, I got your every desire. We're gonna set it alight. Oh, take a walk in the fire. Feel the
They come on the move once again. Here's Montesano looking for the hat trick. Makes one move and into the bottom of the goal. Haley Montesano put the finishing touches on it for Eastern Connecticut. A hat trick for number 24 in white.
watch this time.
She's gonna shoot that one.
No fear ain't never been
And she scores! Briley Hardenwall, she was waiting for her chance. Briley Hardenwall, a superstar in the making.
Knock, knock on the devil's door. It's just me coming back for more. Ooh, looking for a little trouble. Oh, I got your every desire. We're gonna set it alight. Oh, take a walk in the fire. Feel the heat coming. Oh, it feels so right now. There's nothing better than this. Come on, you don't wanna miss it. There's nothing better than this now. There's nothing better than this.
Dreyfus kicks it. She scores! Carly Dreyfus.
There's nothing better than this.
I think if we play to each other's strengths, we'll really get the outcomes we deserve and want.
You have to have a talented group that has great chemistry and that has mental and physical toughness.
You have to have an incredibly high work ethic. I think you have to work extremely hard.
It's been a massive success story in both Warrior basketball programs over the past decade. The two teams have proven to be a perennial powerhouse in the LEC during that span. On the men's side of things, head coach Bill Geithner has led his team to a record of 200 wins and 69 losses, along with 7 Little East Conference regular season titles and 3 tournament titles. Throw in 5 Little East Conference Coach of the Year honors, and Coach Geithner has been the most dominant force in the entire league. Coach Geithner proved to lead his squad to some national exposure as well, with a 5-5 record in the NCAA tournament.